Hey everybody, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how the Topside engine creeper showed up packaged and how I assembled it. So let's get to the video and see how all that panned out. This is how it shows up boxed. Let's get this thing open, see how it's packaged, and get it assembled. All right, we got the pad that you can lay on. A hardware box that's ripped open, that's promising. Tons of different frameworks. Let's get all this out of the box and see how disassembled it actually is. Okay, so this is everything that comes in the package. The ladder is kind of assembled because it's adjustable height. So that was one thing I didn't have to slide together. Everything else, as you can see, is totally apart for shipping purposes. And I will tell you, the instructions are less than desirable. They are pretty vague, That's it, that's all you get. So there are no real labels on any of these parts, even in accordance with the diagram here and the lack of instructions you get. But I'm gonna do my best, and we're gonna get this together one way or another, and that's why I'm sharing this assembly process with you, so if you get one, you can put it together easily. All right, the first step is this ladder has to be this way, bolting anchor points facing this way. And by reason of deduction, I am going to say that this is the right leg and that this is the left leg. Also appears that this part goes here. Looks like this piece goes here. Like so. Oh, don't do that to me. So that it can fold up. So you're gonna look for the biggest bolts and run them through this cross frame on the outside of your ladder with the biggest nylon nuts. At this point, find the other two bolts that you just used on the rear half of the leg frame and put them through the rear part of the legs. Now, when tightening these bolts, you can actually tighten them down all the way. There is enough slack in the frame to be able to tighten them down all the way. And they are nylon lock nuts, just like the back half, so they will not back off. All right, next you want to put the adjustable locking mechanism in, and you're going to want to find this bolt, this washer, and another nylon lock nut. And at this point, you can put this crossbar on for added stability in the legs. And for that support piece, you want these really long collared bolts with some more nylon lock nuts. And if you feel like it at this time, you can put your front casters on. The front ones are the ones without the locks. And this sleeved Allen that comes on the casters, you want the lock washer on that side, and you want to put the sleeve into the leg first. It's going to make lining everything up easier. And for the rear casters, the ones with the locks, you can tip it forward like this for ease of installation. Before you flip it back up from installing the rear casters, go ahead and grab your locking pins so when you flip it back up, you can lock it and roll it around freely for the rest of the installation. Next, you're going to want to grab these goofy looking brackets here and install them this way onto your adjustable ladder lock. This is a safety mechanism, so if you're pulling back on the ladder or you're rooting around, it's not going to flip loose on you and do that. So when you install these, make sure that this leg is in one of these latches. Go ahead and find your smallest bolts and the smallest lock nuts and install these. Now the remaining of the stubbier but larger bolts and lock nuts are going to get installed here and here with this bracket, which is the bracket you will lay on. It is important to note the direction of the bracket. You want it with these beveled edges up or down, depending. You want this angle facing up. Get this part good and tight because you are going to be laying on this, so you want to know it's going to hold you. And your two remaining tiny ones are going to go up this bracket in the only adjustable slot into the seat. And now for the finishing touch, your little tool pouch that they give you. You're gonna have this last bracket left, this tool pouch, and you're going to have 2 medium bolts and lock nuts left. So slide it through like so. And you can put your tools in there. There you have it, all assembled. Not one single bolt, washer, nut, anything left. They give you exactly what you need, so don't lose anything. Everything is included that you're gonna need except for the tools, but if you need something like this, you probably have tools on hand. I only have one complaint about the entire installation process, and that is the total lack of instructions. I got through it pretty easy, as you could see. It really wasn't that complicated, but it's pretty vague. as you could see earlier, just a couple pictures, and that's it. They don't really tell you what bolt goes where, no pictures of what bolt. There's labels, but nothing's labeled on the creeper. So it could get a little tricky for you, but if you watch this video, you'll be able to figure it out no problem. So once again, I hope this helped you out. Hit that subscribe button, followed by the bell icon so you don't miss anything else I post. I will be posting an update on this someday to let you know how it's been holding up, if I have any other complaints about it, what I like, what I don't like, etc. So hit that subscribe button so you don't miss that video when it does post. And as always, I will see you in the next one.
Please subscribe to my dad's channel.